Little Miss Stubborn by Roger Hargreaves. Here goes. Little Miss Stubborn was, as you might imagine, extraordinarily stubborn. Once she had her mind made up, there was no one making it. She decided to go out, she went out, even when it was pouring rain. One Sunday, it wasn't raining. She decided to take the bus to Mrs. Strong's house. Why? Because she had run out of eggs. And as everybody knows, Mr. Strong has a lot of eggs. As the bus arrived, Mr. Nosy walked by. Being nosy, he couldn't quite help asking, "Where are you going, little Miss Stubborn?"
To Mr. Strong's house.
But this bus doesn't go anywhere near there. But little Miss Stubborn took the bus anyway, and you won't be surprised to hear it didn't go anywhere near Mr. Strong's house. It went to Coldland. It went to Coldland, a country where it is so cold that everybody has a cold all year round.
What a charming place,
She said, shivering and trying to look as if she had really planned or coming to Coldland in the first place, which of course she hadn't. As you know, she ran along a path to keep warm. Achoo! Somebody sneezed all of a sudden. "If I were you," he warned, "I wouldn't take achoo that path. It's icy. Achoo!"
I'll take it if I want to,
snorted Little Miss Stubborn as she followed the path. But can't you guess what happened? Whoosh! She slipped on ice. My God,
that was fun.
said Little Miss Stubborn. But of course it wasn't. She came to a fork in the path.
I shall go this way,
She said, taking the right hand path. "You're making a big mistake," said the worm, popping his head through the snow. This way isn't safe,"
don't be silly.
cried Little Miss Stubborn and started off down the path. She couldn't have. She should have listened to the worm. Well, Walter the worm. Before she had gone very far, an avalanche of snowballs fell on top of her. Of all the snow, one of the snowballs rolled off the path and rolled down a very steep hill. And inside it, Little Miss Stubborn rolled and rolled down the very steep hill as well. The snowball rolled a very long way. It, all the way. Ready? All the way into a different country where it melted. As as luck as luck would have it, Little Miss Stubborn found herself outside Mr. Strong's front door. She soaked to the skin.
My goodness, you're wet through, said Mr. Strong. Quick, come in and dry yourself before you catch a cold.
I don't catch colds.
Said Little Miss Stubborn.
Anyway, I've come for some eggs out of my way.
That's no way to behave, said
Said
Mr.
Mr.
Strong.
Strong.
Rubbish. Oh,
Rubbish, snorted little Miss
Miss
Stubborn.
Still wet through, she marched into Mrs. Strong's kitchen. Without a pleased or thank you, she helped herself to a large bowl of eggs.
you could at least ask.
Said Mrs. Strong.
Achoo!
Sneezed Little Miss Stubborn.
I told you you'd catch a cold.
Said Mrs. Strong.
I don't catch colds.
Said Little Miss Stubborn, and she sneezed again.
Achoo!
She was so hungry by this time. And then she made herself an enormous omelet. It was gigantic. It was so big that it won't even fit on the page. Then she began to eat her enormous gigantic omelet. And the more she ate, the more worried Mr. Strong became.
You'll make yourself ill.
He said,
Fiddlesticks.
snorted Little Miss Stubborn, and because she was who she was, she finished that enormous, gigantic omelet. Do it. And there is not much more to add. Other than how extraordinarily stubborn is Little Miss Stubborn is. Stubborn to the very end of the story. The end. I guess Miss Stubborn made herself happy. Okay, guys, make sure don't forget to subscribe, and make sure you don't forget to punch that like button. See if you like it. Bye.